So if you're watching this, I don't know if you know who this guy is or not. You should. His name's Brad Polumbo. I've caught a bunch of his videos, usually on Facebook on my feed, because realistically, this guy they're calling him a Republican or a conservative. I don't know necessarily if he is or not. Like, again, because that window has moved so much. I would say he's a realist. He has common sense behind him. And I think because he's gay, I think he understands that the gay movement and the true LGBT uh, movement is kind of been hijacked by a bunch of baloney. There's real in there, and then there's a bunch of stuff, fringe, fringe jumpers on that train, and they're just hanging on and dragging it down. But let's see what this the New York Times has to say about our friend Polumbo here. So, how a gay Republican sees the rise of anti-LGBTQ rhetoric on the right. So, when I talked to the political commentator Brad Polumbo, he told me that he wished America could go back to the LGBTQ politics of a few years ago, which he sees as a time of the taunt on gay right issues among conservatives. The taunt. We're going French. We're going very French here. Mr. Polumbo is a podcaster who leans Republican, and he is gay. This actually means something in this case, because this is it's as with anything. If you get somebody who is an LGBT or a trans person, and they actually lean a little bit more towards the right or towards the center, then it holds a little bit more weight, I would say. In his view, his sexual orientation didn't matter much to conservatives during the Trump administration. That's changed, according to Mr. Polumbo, because both sides of the fight over LGBTQ, I hate saying that, it's just a mouthful, rights overreach. I should just say alphabet soup. I think the progress that people before me put so much blood, sweat, and tears into to achieve acceptance and normalization is not guaranteed to stay with us, he told me. He said that the excess on the part of left-leaning alphabet soup activists has created an opportunity for people on the right who never stop being anti-gay. I'm having a hard time reading right now. Mr. Polumbo and I don't agree about the cause of anti-alphabet soup rhetoric right now or its practical solution, as you'll read. But one thing we discuss at length is the limits of grouping the political views of the alphabet soup people together. Okay, I don't. So apparently, I did an interview here. I didn't. God, I should have edited this article better. Apologize, I didn't. What I want to say about this guy, if you haven't caught his videos, online, do try and catch them. He's really, really good. He makes sense from the gay side of what this whole argument, or what this whole or what this whole push and what this whole cultural push is, and what it should be, and how it actually is being kind of stolen by the furthest over. Oh, thanks, Joe. I know you're lying, but thanks, buddy. Yeah, I'm just ignoring you guys. You guys are commandeering my chat over here. Michael and Armstyle over there. Armstyle, by the way, is Tyler. So yeah, I just outed Tyler. And what are you saying here? Anyways, I'm gonna stay on fantastic. It's funny that he's making gay jokes in the chat, because I'm talking about a gay commentator guy. But check him out if you're interested in seeing more of a centrist, logical side to this argument. He makes fun of, a lot of times he makes fun of like TikToks and things like that. Good videos, and he's just good. He's okay. Without getting in trouble here, he's the kind of like sense on that end of it that all of us can get behind. It's if somebody makes sense and someone's clear and concise, and they don't, they're not militant or all that kind of thing, then you can kind of listen to what they say. You can stop and hear what their point of view is, whether you agree with it or disagree or whatever. And this guy is that. So I would suggest, I highly recommend taking a look at this guy. Brad Polumbo is his name. If you haven't checked him out, Check him out now. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll go from there.